Hello y'all, welcome to this reading on what you need to know right now, or what you need to know the most right now. I don't know, English is hard. I'm back at it again on my bullshit. My name is M. I get a little nervous in front of a camera. Toston, I'm trying to film, bro. Get the fuck out, get out. Come on. That's Toston. This is Barbara, and I'm M. Like I said, I'll be Toston! Bro, come on, man. I'll be. Can I go now? Thank you. Anyway, I'll be reading your cards today on this what you need to know the most right now. I have 3 piles for you today. If you're here, I just want to say thank you. I'm extremely grateful for your presence in my presence right now. So yeah, let's get right onto this. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. I'm gonna show them to you individually. Pile number 1 is this Lapis Lazuli. Beautiful Lapis Lazuli, back at it again. But this time the lapis has a bunch of purple wax in it. The lapis comes with this tarot deck, which is the Egyptian tarot deck, and it's beautiful as fuck. So these two go together. The wax Lapis Lazuli and the Egyptian tarot is pile number 1. Pile number 2 would be this Malachite over here. Malachite, yay! And then the OG tarot deck. Here we go, these two go together. Pile number 2. And then for pile number 3, I have the red tiger's eye. Beautiful red tiger's eye. And then the Thoth tarot deck by Aleister Crowley. A red tiger's eye, Thoth, pile number 3. Now let me see if I can get this 3 together. I'm gonna show you the tarot decks first. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and here are the 3 piles together. One over here, 2 over here in the middle, and then 3, right? And the stones together would be the waxed Lapis Lazuli, and then the Malachite for pile number 2, and then the red tiger's eye for pile number 3. And I have these 3 together like this. Whoop. All right. Woo. As always, the timestamps will be in the description box below. And yeah, pick your pile. Join me on my readings if you would like to. I just want to say first, in disclaimer though, these are general readings. I'm reading for a bunch of people. so if something doesn't resonate, just throw it in the trash, leave it behind. It's not for you, it's cool. And if something really resonates, just let me know, because that gives me joy. That makes me happy. It makes me happy that you're here in general, but yeah, let's get into your readings, guys. I'll see you, each one of you, in each one of you guys' piles, and yes, let's go. Hey, pile number 1, how's it going? Thank you for joining me, Barbara and Toston, in this reading today on what you need to know the most right now. So you chose the Egyptian tarot deck and this Lapis Lazuli with a bunch of wax in it. So first things first, Lapis Lazuli helps with communication, pile number 1. So communication might be something important for your path right now. Kind of like you might be working on communicating yourself better, right? Or like ways to communicate better with yourself. I did not do that right. This is kind of like stiff a little. It's not like my other decks that are like bent and shit. This one is just a little stiff. Anyway, oh, look at that. We have the Two of Cups bottom of the deck. Alright, let's get into your reading, pile number 1. Spirit, what does pile number 1 need to know the most right now? Okay, this is... Alright, we have 3 cards, 4 cards over here. Let's get one more. This is interesting as hell. Okay. Alright. Bottom of the deck energy is 5 of Cups. How I usually interpret the bottom of the deck energy is the kind of mindset that you are in right now in a general sense. So 5 of Cups is kind of like, well, people usually say it, describe it as crying over spilled milk. So you might be grieving something in the past. We do have the Death card over here. And that's the only major arcana that I'm seeing over here, the Death card. Okay, let me see 1 second. So with the Death card over here, you went through a really rough transformation. And I just saw 222 on the clock. And I'm not being like, oh my god, you went through it, like you really went through it, pile number 1. What I'm getting is that there's a point in your past where you were a little bit stagnant and you just like you kind of got too comfortable in your comfort zone that life just had to shake you up, right? Like it was just too comfortable and you were not making any progress, so the past version of yourself needed to die, right? Not literally, like you didn't, like it obviously if you're watching this you're alive, right? But the past version of yourself that was not elevated enough had to come to an end in order for this new era to come through. And as a collective, we're going through this, right? Collectively, we're all going through this transformation type beat. But there's a specific part of like group of people that felt it really strongly. And I feel like you, pile number 1, definitely were one of those people that felt it super strong, that I just need to change. I'm hearing, I just need to change. I can't keep being the same person that I was before, right? That's why, you know, that's probably why things have been so rough in the past. We do have the Egyptian god Anubis over here. He is in charge of taking the souls, kind of like a Grim Reaper in a sense, taking the souls from Earth back to the underworld, right? And it's all about transformation, and it also has a balance over here. So I feel like there was too much time, like I said before, you got too comfortable in your comfort zone and you needed to move forward, right? It's just a part of life. You just gotta move forward once you're stagnant. Let me see, we also have the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Cups over here. 23 might be important or like just significant to you. There we go. 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups. I mean 2 of Wands and 3 of Cups. So this 2 of Wands is about waiting and the 3 of Cups is about celebrating. You know how people say there's a balance between work and play? I feel like you were playing too much and not really hustling enough. And I don't say that you might have been working your ass off and I'm out here being like, yeah, whatever. It's kind of like that. Or maybe it's the other way around. You were literally working so much that you didn't have time to play. You know, it could be either or. But there was an unbalance here that I'm seeing. And it kind of just made you wait. Like, you kind of put yourself in this situation where you were waiting for the next greater thing to happen. Meanwhile, you would see all your friends or like the people that you know, your acquaintances, they were like actually getting into good places, finding good jobs, and you're just there kind of like, when is that gonna happen to me, right? I see that the major thing that's happening for you right now, it's that you're coming to the realization that dude, you gotta move forward. The only person that's gonna take you out of the hole that you're in is yourself, right? Nobody is going to tell you, dude, you gotta get the fuck up and move. You gotta find that within you and tell yourself that, right? It's kind of a little rough, but that's what I'm getting here for you, pile number one. Also, talking to a fucking camera, that's the weirdest thing in the world. That's the weirdest thing in the world. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to it, but we're trying. We also have over here the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Alright, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So that makes 2 5s for this reading. 5 is the number of change. 5 is the number of change. You are right now in this changing. Okay, pile number one. Life for you might seem like a mess right now. Life for you might seem like you don't have a north, and you just don't know where you're going. And the energy that I'm feeling over here is kind of like scattered, like bro, I'm gonna go this way, but no, I want to go that way, so I'm gonna go that way, but then halfway through it's like, should have stayed on the other one, but hold on, no, I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, this is the one I want to go. Like, there's so many things, and I can't choose, I can't pick, so I'm just gonna stay in one place because everything is just passing me by so fast right now. Damn, give me 1 second, because I feel like what you need the most right now is to find a place of peace and calm and be with yourself. Be still, be present with yourself. Because right now, the major transformation that you're going is not easy, pile number one. Not easy at all. And you're jumping. I see like a big jump. It's like step by step. You know how we had 2 and 3 earlier with this 2 of Wands and 3 of Cups? So that's like jumping a step, right? From 2 to 3. But now we have from 5 to 10. So you're actually kind of going, skipping more, skipping more steps and moving forward in a sense that makes you move faster, or at least that's how you think so. Just because of the fact that you were so stagnant before. You were so stagnant before, and now it's kind of like from 5 to 10, kind of like a big jump. You gotta take a leap of faith. That's what I'm hearing over here. I don't have the full card, but I do see that you need to take a leap of faith. You need to start believing in yourself more. Because what's waiting for you, this is like what you ultimately want, which is the 10 of Cups, which is this like happy, oh, I just knocked Crystal over. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Crystal. My bad. I did not mean to do that. I'm not gonna go pick it up, but that's okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, what you ultimately want is this like happy ending, this like just stability in all parts of your life, feeling like secure within yourself. And I feel like the only way that you're gonna achieve that is by sitting down with yourself and understanding what is it that you want right now. Because right now you're kind of just like skipping, right? You're jumping from one place to another, or like you were doing that in the past, but now the major thing that you gotta know right now is that there's a change happening on an upper level, on a universal level. And again, the change is not happening to you. The change is happening for you, right? It's for your own growth, so you can grow as a person. You know what they say, character development? That's what you're going through right now. And you gotta grab that character development and run with it. Literally, like, you know how I told you that there was like this, like, so many things happening at once, and you're just sitting down like, man, I can't I can't pick because everything is, you just gotta jump. Alright, you just gotta like everything is going around in a fucking circle, jump. You're gonna grab onto something. You're gonna grab onto something and you're gonna be like, alright, this is, and then just run with it, go with it, go with it, honestly. And literally just saw 11:11 on the clock. I don't know if that means anything to you, honestly. You know, the numbers speak to me, speak to you, whatever. But I mean, I feel like also you might be, this like comfort zone that you were in might have caused you to be a little bit on the, you know, struggling emotionally and struggling financially. I think that those two things are connected together. Once you're struggling financially, you're also struggling emotionally. And it might be a little bit subconscious because the death card is also subconscious, you know, things. What? I'm sorry, I just heard Scorpio for some reason. Scorpio, I heard Scorpio 8th house and 12th house. So you might want to look into those. What is my cat doing? Alright. You might want to look into those. And I just saw 12. 12th house. Boom, bitch. Oh my god. What is going on? Anyway. So yeah, like I was saying, it might be subconscious that your emotional state is really linked up to your finances. And what, I mean, oh my god, dude, listen. You know how I said that there was an unbalance and you needed to find balance? This is like practical shit, like practical matters, like your job and like, you know, friends and family and all that stuff that you can actually like, you know, real life 3D shit. And this is your emotional state. You aspire to have this 10 of Cups, which is the, oh my god, the ultimate happiness. But in your real life, in your home life, in your friends and all that shit, it's kind of in this 5 of Pentacles type beat, right? So it's kind of left out in the cold, it's an unbalance, and you need, like, emotionally you want to be at a 10, but in real life you're at 5. So what you want to do is bring that 5 to a 10, so you don't have to be like this 5 over here. Right now, listen, I am a visual learner, so this is the only way I know how to explain shit. 5 and 5, right? This one is practical 3D shit, and this one is emotional shit. You know how I told you they were connected, right? This is where you are right now. Feeling low, feeling stagnant, feeling like, oh my god, I didn't, like, or you could be coming out of the situation, right? Whatever. It's kind of like, man, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do because I'm fucking broke, right? And my finances are shit and my job is shit. And that is like linked up to how you feel, right? And it might have an impact on your love life as well, is what I'm hearing. If you seem like nothing is working out for you in like love or whatever, it's because of the practical matters that you're kind of like letting pass, right? I'm seeing that you're letting it pass. You think that you don't have, you can do nothing, right? Like, it's just happening, dude. Like, I can't do anything. I don't think that's true. I think that you have the power of turning this shit around. Because what I'm seeing is that I don't have the 10 of Pentacles right here. And I'm not gonna go look for it, whatever. What I'm seeing is that once you ultimately bring this, right, and you're here, right? I can't English, so I'm just gonna bullshit it, alright? You're here. You want to be here, right? From 5 to a 10 in the emotional matters, in your heart, and how you feel about your life, right? Like your will to live in a sense. You bring it here. This 5 of Pentacles could be a 10 of Pentacles as well, just as this 5 of Cups became a 10 of Cups. I really hope you understand what I'm saying, because really my brain is just like blank right now. It's like I'm in a box. It's really, it feels like I'm in a box and I don't have like the words to say anything. I can't express myself. Oh, and you did choose the Lapis Lazuli, which is the communication one, and throat chakra type bead. Huh. That's interesting enough that I can't talk for shit, and the lapis is out there on the floor, right? Work on your throat chakra, because I feel like it might be a little bit blocked. You're not saying how you feel, or you just like kind of like your ego is refusing. It's like not letting you see what's right in front of you, and I feel like that's the part of you that needs to die with this death card. That ego shit, that it's like, oh, you're not good enough, you're not worth it, look at everyone else is thriving except you. Nah, that's your ego and keeping you small. It's like kind of like you're this big fire and the ego is like, yo, you can't be loud, you can't be that bright, because you're gonna like you just can't, right? So it's just your ego talking. So I feel like you need to go through a necessary ego death for you to move forward in here. Ugh. I don't know. It feels like really trapped. It feels like you're very, very trapped over here. I'm actually not gonna pull from this one just yet. I'm gonna pull from this one. These ones are affirmations, but I'm gonna take them as things that you could work on to get out of this stagnant situation that you're in. And you know how you're bringing the 5 to a 10, or the 5 of cups to a 10 of cups? You want to do the same thing with the 5 of Pentacles, right? 5 of Pentacles is like being left out in the cold, being broke, like... Jesus Christ. Okay, my bad. Being broke and all that stuff. You want to bring it to a 10 of Pentacles, which is maximum security. Alright, so what can pile number 1 work on for this face of their lives? What is necessary for pile number 1 to work on? Okay, we have 1 over here. I'm gonna pull 3. 2. Alright, and 3. There we go. Alright, like I said, these are affirmations, so they start with I am, but I'm gonna take them as what do you need to work on right now to get out of, to move forward in this situation, right? You need to start accepting. You know, it all starts with accepting that this is your reality, and nobody else but you chose to be in this moment in time, right? There's choices in the past that you've made that led you to this situation. Think of the butterfly effect, right? Even the small changes and the small things that you did before led you to where you are right now. So accept that, you know, I'm not gonna say that it's your own damn fault, right? Because that's harsh, and I've already been harsh enough with you. I'm just saying that once you accept that, I mean, yeah, I brought myself in here, I can get myself out of this place, right? It all starts with acceptance. So accept that you brought yourself to the situation. Accept your situation. Accept that you're here right now, and the things are happening again. They're happening for you and your growth, and not to you and to keep you stuck, right? You have to take advantage. You have to jump into that loop of whatever, right? Grasp onto it real hard, and please work in your throat chakra, like for real. We also have embracing everything. I feel like because of limiting beliefs in your own head, what people have told you, Jesus Christ, please drink some water and speak. All right, talk. Whenever you feel like people are pushing you down, whenever your own ego, because I don't even think this is about other people, dude. I think this is about ego. You put yourself down way too much, and you shouldn't do that, because nobody deserves to be in that mindset, right? That their own head is like killing them. Nobody deserves that, right? So you gotta embrace everything. like I was saying, there's like this self-limiting beliefs that are keeping you stuck. It's like you dream so big and you're like, man, I just know that I am meant to do something so big. But then your own self, it's like, bro, but I'm just like an ordinary ass person. I'm not gonna make it. That's bullshit. I'ma just slap slap your ego right in the face and be like, yo, I deserve this, right? I'm worth it. I embrace it. You know, bad things, you gotta kind of like switch your perspective right now. Bad things happen because we need to grow as a person. I mentioned character development, so here we are again, going back to the same circle. Embrace it, all right? Embrace the bad, just as how you would embrace the good, right? We experience lows so we can appreciate the highs a little bit more. And there's this many opportunities that come your way in many forms, but I just think that you just don't think you deserve them, or you know you deserve them, but then when it's the time comes through, you just don't do anything about it, because again, you don't, in your own heart, in your own like space, you're kind of just keeping yourself as small as possible. You're not taking any space, and you gotta start taking space. I just saw 2, 3, 4, which is what we were talking about, step by step, going from 2 to 3 to 4, right? And you're kind of stuck on like from 2 to 3 to 2 again, like kind of like going back and forth in all those sense. And the last one we have, that was really random. The last one we have, it's accepting love in various forms. I don't know if it's, you know, it kind of comes back to the whole like, I'm not worthy enough of my blessings. Kind of like I need to be something in life in order to achieve or like be deserving of these blessings. Like I feel like whenever something good comes your way, you kind of are like, oh no, I don't deserve it. It's cool, you don't have to give it to me. When you put that energy out there, you're never gonna receive anything. Dude, you have to accept when people or like even the universe, when some good shit happens to you, it's because you deserve it. And you don't have to be anything. You don't have to have a title to deserve blessings, right? The blessings that you have and the blessings that you get, it's because you're you, right? That's it. You're you. 1 second. That shit is not burning. That's not burning. I got played. I thought this whole time that shit would have been burning, but it's not. I got played. Anyway, let's keep going with this, alright? Let's keep going with this. Because I'm not gonna just go with the flow, alright? Go with the flow. And I feel like that's a message for you as well. Go with the flow. If things happen to you, embrace them, all right? Take them in. Don't let yourself beat up by your own ego and by life. This shit is not easy, dude. It's not easy, and I feel like you've got it hard. Like, damn. But like, I also feel like you don't really accept the love that other people give you. I don't think that you accept the love that you deserve. Again, limiting self-beliefs and probably some like childhood shit is coming up in here. You need to understand that it is you and you deserve love, honestly. Once you accept that you deserve the things that come your way, this change is gonna be like easier for you in a sense. Alright, let's see what advice the aliens have for you today. This is my alien deck. It doesn't have aliens in it, but it communicates. The aliens communicate through me, with me through this. Alright, we got soul name over here, the first card. Card number 1, soul name. We got card number 15, sensitivity, and card number 2, awakening. I'm gonna get one more. There we go. Card number 11, remembrance, authentic truth. At some point in your past, you forgot who you were. Because I don't think this has been you your whole life. I feel like, you know how I told you that there was like this comfort zone that you got into. When you thought that you wanted something and you did it, but now you've been in this stage for way too long. You need to cut that out. Alright, you need to move forward. It's time for your next step in your life. Alright, pile number 1. Your soul name, card number 1. It's so crazy, dude. We have card number 1 and card number 2. What was I saying step by step? Right? You need, like, it's kind of like you're in a place and then you move to the next one and then you move to the next one. Right? You gotta move, you gotta keep moving. And don't be don't stay stagnant. And I feel like you got too comfortable. I keep saying comfortability because I feel like you got too comfortable being stagnant in a place. And it's crazy because that shouldn't be the thing. But sometimes our own ego keeps us stuck. Alright, we have awakening over here and remembrance. So you gotta remember, I think that's the first thing I said when I pulled these cards, these oracle cards. Remember who you were before you got stagnated by your own ego. Remember your authentic truth. Who are you really on a soul level? This has been coming up so much lately. Like, who are you on a soul level? You have to start knowing yourself. And is that kind of like self-love that I was talking about earlier? If I even mentioned it, nobody's gonna know you how you know yourself. Nobody's gonna love you like you love yourself. You gotta make a list of your needs and give them to yourself. That is what true self-love looks like, right? Not being codependent on other people for them to give you, you know, orders in how you should live your life. If you need something, go get it. If you're hungry, go eat. If you're thirsty, go drink some water. Right? If you're tired, go sleep. Who in the sweet fuck is that? Yo, that scared the shit out of me. The mailman came in and knocked this shit on my door. I'm shaking, like I was in a zone and now I'm not. And okay, anyway, I'm gonna finish up your reading now because I gotta like go scatter somewhere and regroup in order to continue, because that shit really just like whoo. What was that? Anyway, I was saying that you gotta remember who you were before, right? When you were truly at your peak, let's say, right? When you peaked, right? Because it's not like your full peak, right? Kind of like see it as a graph. You start here and you grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And I feel like at one point in your life, you kind of peaked, right? And in that moment is when this comfort zone started. So it's like kind of like I'm up here on top of the world and I'm comfortable, so I'm gonna stay on top of the world. But then the world grew around you, right? One. The world around you started growing, and you stayed here, right? I don't know if like you guys can see the graph, but I'm seeing it in my head. And you stayed here, right? And the world is growing around you. And you're in this comfort zone, working on yourself, working on you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then when you look around, the world is big as hell. And instead of you being on top of the world up here, you now are like down here. It doesn't mean that you downgraded at all. It just means that everything around you kept growing while you were in that hermit mode, in that like little in your cage, in your box, right? So now what you gotta do, right? And now you feel like instead of like growing, you kind of went down, but you didn't. Again, you didn't go down. You didn't downgrade at all. You just, everything around you just got bigger or grew greater, right? I'm terrible at explaining, really. I really hope you're following up. So now what you gotta do, right, in order to keep moving forward and keep growing and stuff like that, is to remember what motivated you before to get to where you were comfortable. Take it as this. You're gonna keep growing, right, in the future. And you're gonna get to this point over here. And in a cycle like this is gonna happen, right? You're gonna get comfortable, you're gonna be like, oh man, I can finally just be here and take a breathe. But, you know, it's gonna be the same thing. The world's gonna keep growing around you and you're just gonna keep thinking that you got smaller, but in reality you didn't. And the last thing I gotta say for you, pile number one, is that your power lies on your sensitivity. One second. If you're gonna fucking do it, just do it, dude. I've been waiting for you. There we go. Okay. Your power lies in your sensitivity. Look at this card. It's okay to feel. The world around us is so black and white that it's like you don't have to feel. If you feel, you're wrong. But that's not it. I actually think that vulnerability makes us stronger. It creates space for intimacy. And intimacy not with other people, but with ourselves. And I feel like that's the thing that you need the most right now, pile number one. Know yourself and what you really actually want. And yeah, I mean, it's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to feel. It's okay if things hurt you. It's okay if you feel stagnant and you're like, man, it's my own fucking fault. Like, it's cool. It's fine. Think whatever you want. But don't let the ego trip you into, you gotta stay in this place because there's nowhere else to go, because that's a lie. Everything around you grew in order for you to grow as well. Take it as you are a little house plant and you grew the pot that you were in. You were in a pot that was like this big, and you grew the size you grew as much as you could grow for the size of the pot that you were in, right? And then all of a sudden they change your pot for a bigger one so you could grow bigger, and you're kind of lost. You're kind of like, what's up, baby? That's my other cat. She's not gonna get on the share, but anyway, you're kind of like, whoa, what the hell? Like, everything is just bigger. Like, I don't belong here. But that's not the truth. What you gotta do is get the nutrients, get like your growth, so you can grow bigger in the size of the pot that you're in, right? You were in a pot like this big, they took you to a bigger pot, you gotta grow, right? All right, I feel like I'm going on tangents at this point, but that's the message for you, pile number one. Thank you for joining me in this reading. Once again, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to read for you guys. Always, always, always. Thanks to Barbara and thanks to Toston for reading your cards as well and being here. Thank you again. If you liked it, leave me a thumbs up, share with people, and yeah, man, whatever. I'll see you around next time. Pile number two, thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful that you're joining me today to read your tarot cards. My name is Anne. I'm going to be your tarot reader. This girl right here is Barbara, and the dude that just jumped off is Toston. We're all gonna be your tarot readers here today. I'm the only one who's gonna be talking though, so You might hear some noises. That's Toston. He's on crack right now. But anyway, pile number 2, you chose this beautiful malachite stone. It's little, but it's mighty. I love it. And the OG tarot deck. This was my first tarot deck, so I love this gem so much, so much. Whoa, this motherfucker, yo. What was that? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Bro, I'm shook as hell. Why did he do that? He just zoomed out. Bro, that was disrespectful. That was mad disrespectful. I told you guys he was on crack. I was not joking. Oh my god. Hold up. Let me put this. Dude, that is crazy. He is mad on crack. Anyway, let me just shuffle this and get right into the reading, because what the hell was that? Anyway, sorry about that. Pile number 2, my cat is on crack. But anyway, you chose this malachite. I want to talk about this malachite for a second before I pull cards. I feel a strong connection with this malachite and the heart chakra. I'm getting it's okay to love. It's okay to give and receive love from others and with yourself. Malachite is a little bit of a tough love type stone. So I think that kind of like you being afraid of opening up your heart to others might have come from others being harsh and mean and tough to you in your past relationships. But I want you to know, not I as in like the messenger from the universe, want you to know that it's okay to love, and it's okay to open back like your heart back up, right? It's okay to open up and love again. Quick parentheses, I'm sorry if I look pale as hell right now. I just have the light right there, and I don't, okay, whatever, you know what, it doesn't even matter. It's my own fault for recording at night. But whatever. I was saying something. Oh yeah. It's cool to open up your heart. It's really just fine. And the best part of everything is that you're probably being like, girl, no, I'm gonna get hurt. And I'm out here being like, yes, you might, but I'm not telling you to open your heart to other people. I'm telling you to open your heart to yourself. I'm telling you to open your heart and accept love from yourself to yourself, if that makes sense. I really think it makes sense, because self-love is a thing. But it's kind of like, it doesn't matter how many times you've been beaten down, it always, like, inside of you there is always love for yourself. So I'm gonna pull cards now because that was that. Anyway, all right, spirit. What does pile number 2 need to know right now the most? What does pile number 2 need to know right now? Get the fuck out of my face. What is this? What does pile number 2 need to know the most right now? You guys are getting some interesting ass cards. All right, one more. Cool. All right. Bottom of the deck energy, you got the 7. That's the 8. That's the 8 of Pentacles over here. I usually take in the bottom of the deck energy as a mindset that you're on right now, like a general mindset that you're on right now, regardless of what's happening. This is kind of like the mood, like the default mood that you're in. And the default mood, I swear to God, Toston, if he knocks the camera once again, I'm locking him in the room. You better be chilling, man. Anyway, the 8 of Pentacles is more like Toston, bro, Let me do the reading, man. What's wrong with you? Dude, calm down. Oh my god, this cat. Okay, so back to the Eight of Pentacles. It's all about like the grind never fucking stops. Honestly, you've been working so hard. Right now, I feel like you're working really hard on this new chapter in your life. I don't know why I'm getting a new chapter, but you have a goal in mind. It's kind of like you're set on something and you're working every single day towards getting it, because you can see a vision, right? Other people might not see the vision that you see, and other people might call you crazy and whatnot, but I think that you have pretty clear in your head what kind of things you're seeing for yourself in the future. You do have the Emperor over here as the only major arcana card that's happening for you. So I take the major arcana as like influences from the universe directly to you. So the people on pile number 2, you know how I said that you have a plan and you're set on getting it? This is the Emperor energy right here. This is Aries energy. I do see you working really, really hard towards something, and it might have to do with communication and online stuff, like I don't know, like promoting your business online, or just something over the internet, kind of like publicly, because we do have the Page of Swords over here, and this talks about social media and communication, kind of like that. But it's kind of like you can see the vision, but you're kind of just starting right now, because the page is not like a really like evolved energy, right? It's still a page, so it's in the beginning stages of it. So what do you need to know the most right now? I kind of want to say that you think that love or like matters of the heart distract you. And it's funny, I'm smiling because the Malachite, dude. You know how I said in the beginning that people have done you dirty and you're like, hell no, I'm not gonna open my heart up. That's cool, but you do have the Two of Cups over here. So you're kind of one of those people that just loves love. And I feel that, because I do as well. I adore love, no matter how many times people have hurt me. It's like an addiction, dude. Like, I get it. It's just to feel something. And you tend to like kind of like idealize your romantic partners, or like the people who you are with. But at the same time, there's something that kind of like, I'm getting self-sabotage over here. I don't know if this reading is about to be about like relationships and love or whatever, but this is what I'm getting right now. Kind of like self-sabotage in a sense, because we do have the Four of Cups right here, and this card, mostly like what I'm getting with this card is like people, everything's going well and whatever, and all of a sudden you're kind of like, I don't want it. So it's either, you know, it's one or the other. You either are the one who is like, this is going really well, but I don't think I want it, or you are on the other end and the other person is kind of like, yo, this is going great, but I don't think I want this with you. I'm not ready for it, right? Again, there's nothing wrong with you, dude. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. It's just how it's been, right? And that's probably why you chose the Malachite and you felt drawn to this group. Heart chakra. There's a lot of heart chakra healing that needs to happen right now. So right now, without you worrying on all those things, love things and all that shit, I'm getting that you're kind of focusing on your career and your coin, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles over here and you have the Ten of Pentacles over here, right? 8 and 10 of Pentacles. So it's kind of like stacking up money, stacking up bills, because people are whatever, and you kind of realize, dude, I need to get out. Like I need to stop focusing so much on what other people are doing, how other people are reacting to me, and just relationships in general. Like they're keeping me stagnant, they're keeping me down, but they're not really keeping you, I mean they are keeping you down if that's how you feel like it, but you don't want that anymore in your life. I'm getting here, whatever it's meant to be will, like, it's not forced. Like, things that are meant for you don't have to feel forced. So if you have to force a connection, then it's better to just let it go and be and chill for a little and go focus on something else, because the more you like hold on to it and the more you force it, the less, like, it's like a lot of friction, right? And you don't want that in a relationship. 1 second, let me drink some water. I'm a little afraid right now. I'm feeling like afraid. I don't know if it's afraid of like opening up or like just like being, I don't even know honestly. It's kind of like a oof. But I do see that you have a plan. I'm also getting communication from a partner. I don't know. It's like every time, like, dude, I don't even want to make this about love, but the Two of Cups is here. Like, this talks about partnerships. There's some, like, either a business partner or like just like a regular partner, but I do see that you're connecting a lot to your a lot to your goals right now in your life, or if you haven't and you've been focusing on love, I feel like it's recommended for you to start focusing on your career a little bit more rather than your connections, because there's something stagnant over here. There's something stagnant. Reassess. I do feel like you have some emotional baggage that you, and like my throat chakra just went off right there. So I do feel like you have some emotional baggage that you could work on in order for like your next relationships to be more fulfilling than what they have been in the past. I hope that makes sense. I hope that I can explain that as best as I can, because English is fucking hard. But in matters of love, I feel like you're taking a break and you're focusing on your money, stacking your money and working towards your goals. And let me just tell you that that is the best thing you can do right now, honestly. Like, keeping yourself busy and keeping yourself focused on this goal of like, I gotta be here, right? Don't put yourself in a timeline. Don't be like, I gotta be here in like so many months. Don't do that, because that's not it. But do put yourself in like a space of like, I'm growing in my own time, right? Take your time to grow. I feel like that's the thing. You're becoming this emperor over here. or you need to, or you should. You know, it's recommended for you to become this emperor in your own life right now. So take action in your life. Take what is that saying? Take the bull by the horns or something like that. I don't know. All people should. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like you can focus a lot on family right now instead of like love in general, because connections, dude, that's the biggest thing in this pile. Like, connections are just like, I don't know. You might have, I'm getting Pluto in the 7th house, or just prominent Pluto placements in like some sort of like partner and relationship house. I don't know much about houses, so probably should know more so I can give you more on that. But if you look at the Pluto placement in your chart, you might have it in one of those houses that go directly linked into partnership and relationships, and that's where the self-sabotage comes from, right? I'm also tired of talking, so you might need to take a break from talking to so many people. I'm getting dating apps and like a lot of people want your attention because the Page of Swords is here, and this is like online communication. A lot of mindless conversations and just mindless connections that don't really bring anything, and you're kind of looking for the one, but you don't have to look for the one. The one is gonna come to you whenever you're ready. And I feel like if you keep giving your power away, and by power I mean talking to all these people in a day and having so many people in your DMs every single day, entertaining those mindless conversations, there's nothing wrong with that, pile number 2. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like that's taking away some of your energy, right? And you need to be really careful. Spirit is telling me what you need to know right now. It's that you need to embrace this 4 of Cups right here a little bit more. Don't take, oh my god, I just got this. Not everything that shines is gold. Is that the thing that's the thing? I don't know. Again, all people should. But not everything that shines is gold, and not everyone who's offering you their love has the best intentions. I'm getting discernment. You know, intuition is one thing, and discernment is another thing, pile number 2. You gotta work together. Those two have to work together. Intuition to know what's for you, and discernment to know what's good for you, right? A lot of people are gonna come to you. I feel like in the past you've been focusing a lot on connections and like other people. I feel like I've said this so many times in this reading, honestly, but it's the focus that it's on right now, you know, partnerships and relationships, and like just finding that perfect partner that is gonna be like, oh my god, I'm like, this is home, right? Like, I don't know, but I feel like first you gotta find love within, right? And again, this could be a pile also. I'm just now getting this, that you might be in a relationship, and like, you know, there's like, I mean, if you are in a relationship and you're watching this right now, it's going all right, you know, like the relationship is going good. But I don't really know, dude. I don't really, because that's something I just got. But it is going good and whatever. There might be something that you feel that you're like it's missing in your partnership. You can talk about it. I don't know why I'm getting this, dude. This is only for people that are like in connections, that you can talk about the things that bother you and communicate clearly and maturely, right? There might also be, if you're in a relationship and you're watching this, a lot of people, you know, asking for your like time and whatever, and you're just sitting there and saying no because you're happy with your partner. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know, I just got really confused. You probably are really confused too. I don't know, if you are watching this and you're in a relationship and you're experiencing problems in that relationship, even if you guys are not official, or if you guys are, I don't know, this is general reading. There's a lot going on in here. So don't mind me in my confusion, but just be sure to communicate. Oh my god, my bad. Make sure to communicate clearly on your wants and your needs. Just don't scare me. Make sure to communicate clearly on what your wants and your needs are, in order for them to be met by your partner. And if they're not being met by your partner, it's okay, because you can meet them yourself, right? I'm gonna talk to the aliens now. I'm gonna see what they have to say about your situation. But I do see that you're working on a goal. You know, for the people that are single, you're focusing on work and building your empire is what I'm getting over here. And for the people in a relationship, you also should be focusing on work and building your empire, but with your partner. You know, it makes sense because I did say something about business partnerships and stuff like that. All right, aliens, what you gotta say for pile number 2 over here? Okay, we got card number 25, manifestation. Card number 8, meditation. I like the M's. And card number 39, variance. Maybe you need to be focusing on something else. If you're feeling stuck, whether it is in a partnership or like in a business, if you're feeling like you've reached like a point of stagnation, you should try new things, right? Go and see different things, right? I have to make this disclaimer for 2 groups over here, because I feel like there's 2 groups. Singles that have like nobody, whatever, and people that are in relationships / situationships with people. I'm not saying go look at other people, go talk to other people, right? I'm just like, if you wanna do that, go ahead. But I see, like, if you're partnered up, if you're cuffed, go for it and try new things with your partner as well. And if you're not cuffed and you know, you're watching this is so much, bro. Why did I get myself into this? You know, if you're not with anybody and you're watching this, try new things in order for you to distract yourself from the routine, because I do feel a little bit of stagnation coming through. But yeah, try new things. We also have the card number 19, transformation, and then one more card, please. Aliens. Card number 7, nothing has gone wrong. I love this card. I love this deck. I love this deck a lot. Soul writing, you could benefit from journaling your thoughts. Whenever you're anxious about something or whatever, journal and brain dump on paper. It's gonna help you see things more clearly. So let's start over here. Meditation for manifestation. I don't know what kind of techniques of meditation you use. You know, meditation doesn't have to be sitting there and being like, right, like, that's so cliche. That's so cliche. And that's how, like, a lot of people do it. Great. But for people who are like me, and I just have to be doing something, right? Some people call it ADHD. Can't stay just in one place, right, at a time. So meditation for me varies a lot from playing music to listening to music to making art to, you know, sitting and going for a walk, you know, clearing your head. The goal for meditation, at least in my personal experience, is to clear your head from all the racing thoughts that are coming and going towards you. Clear your head and understand that you are here and you're present, right? In this moment over here, and you have everything you need. Once you get into that mindset of I have everything I need right now, I have my 10 of Pentacles, which is my ultimate, you know, satisfaction, my ultimate security. I'm getting financial security, emotional security, you know, all those things. Once you're in that mindset, it's easier for the manifestation to come through because you believe that you already have it, right? So meditation for manifestation. I already talked about the card variance, which is trying new things, and don't be afraid to just switch it up a little. I feel like routines are good, but also like trying out new things and what's something that you always have wanted to try, pile number 2, that you have never gotten the balls to actually do it. I feel like you should try that. You should put yourself out there and do something that you have never done before, just because, you know, just because you want to say yes to it, just to say that you did it. we have card number 19, transformation. And this card, like, it's beautiful. Like, look at this shit, yo. Look at this shit. It's beautiful. Transformation. Right now in your life, you're going through this major transformation, and it's not like on the outside. I feel like it's more on like the inside. You're feeling the transformation that the world and the whole collective is going through. So that's that in your heart. That's probably why you're feeling a little bit unsettled, but you know, it's super reassuring over here. Nothing has gone wrong. Absolutely nothing has gone wrong, dude. What's meant to be for you, you can't fuck it up. You can't miss something that is meant to be for you, right? Because at the end of the day, it is meant to be for you, right? You can't just miss it. Nothing has gone wrong. If you think that things are going wrong right now, they're just part of a divine plan, right? You're experiencing like a rocky patch. It's all meant to be. It's all meant to be. It's all written before you were even born, pal number 2. I'm gonna pull cards now from this oracle deck. These are usually manifestations, but because this reading is on what you need to know the most right now, I'm gonna get this as like advice. And like actually what do you need to pay attention the most as of right now. Alright, let's see, universe. I'm gonna get 3 cards from here. Bless, you gave me 3 cards. Alright. Alright, pile number 2, what do you need the most right now? This one says laughter. I invoke laughter. I feel like you gotta have more fun. You gotta have more fun, and that comes along with the variance card. Like, vary it up, have more fun. I'm sorry for the lighting. Okay, I'm sorry for the lighting. I can't do nothing about it. Actually, I could, but I don't make the rules. Anyway, I feel like you do have to have more fun. There's a bunch of vultures in this card over here. I don't know if you can see them. There's hella vultures, so like people around you might want to bring you down, right? Or like for some reason I'm getting like shame in the past for like just having fun. Kind of like it's always like grinding, whatever. You gotta have fun. Balance work and play, right? This came up to for pile number 1. Completely different message though, but you know, balance work and balance play. You can't have work without play, and you can't play without work, right? It's always a healthy balance over there in order for you to keep yourself sane, because then you're gonna just go crazy, right? So yeah, laugh a little bit more. You know, look at memes on your phone, or go out with friends, or like with your partner or whoever you're with. Laugh. All right, just laugh. It's gonna make you feel so much better, so much lighter, honestly, because I feel like just rigid energy, dude. Laughter will create harmony, which is what this one is about, creating harmony. That's kind of what you need right now, a little bit of laughter and harmony in your relationships. Mostly with this Malachite over here, you know how I talked about like rough patches and whatnot. This is all about that. Like, you need some harmony and to know that everything is okay, dude. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. And then over here, didn't I talk about communicating clearly? Figure out what your needs are and communicate them to those around you. This one says I communicate with awareness. So definitely work on your communication skills, and what you gotta say, right? There's a hummingbird over here. Hummingbirds are fast birds, bro. Fast as hell, dude. Like they just be here 1 second and they teleport over here. You don't even see them. I feel like that's your thoughts right now, going racing and just going and going, dude. It doesn't ever stop. it's good for you to talk it out loud, but be aware of what you're talking, right? Be mindful of what you're saying. You can't just be like, you can't just like talk mindlessly. Like, watch for what you're saying, because you might be saying some dumb shit that, you know, might hurt other people, or like you might not even be communicating clearly on your needs and your wants, right? Which is what we talked about earlier. So yeah, laughing creates harmony, and you also gotta like work on mindfully communicating what's inside of your heart because of the malachite over here, and inside of your mind. So yeah, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for joining Barbara, and I appreciate you staying this long. Honestly, I just saw 111, so thank you so much for everything, guys. I'm really grateful that you guys are sticking up with me and you guys like my content. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, share that shit all over, and yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. File number 3, welcome to this reading on what you need to know right now. I'm not gonna dab. I'm not gonna do it. I've never dabbed in my life. I'm not gonna start right now. Anyway, or should I say file number 3, thank you so much for joining me today. Reading your tarot. My name is M. I'm your tarot reader. I'm your YouTube lady tarot reader, or whatever it's called, and I'm here to read your tarot. This girl right here, her name is Barbara. She's gonna be helping me out with messages and also providing comfort for my back and my butt. So yeah, pile number 3, you chose this beautiful, absolutely magnificent. This is some pretty like stone, honestly. This is a red tiger's eye, and it's gorgeous, dude. It's gorgeous, honestly. You also chose the Thoth tarot deck. Shout out to Aleister Crowley, my mans, wherever you are. I hope you're well. Anyway, let's get started. Pile number 3, right? Let's just get into your reading right now. Let's just stop bullshitting around. Let's get into your reading right now. What you need to know the most right now, I'm gonna try that again. See if I can do it. See if I can get that right. Ah! It's the tarot deck's fault. It's stiff. I promise. What is this? What do I have in here? A carnelian! Dude, that's crazy. Carnelian is for the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, it's corresponding to the tiger's eye. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. You might be functioning on those lower chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. You might be on survival mode right now. If you guys are down for a suggestion, look up Spirit Science on the YouTube search bar, and have a good time. Spirit Science is a good channel. I highly recommend that, honestly, if you haven't checked that out. But anyway, pile number 3, let's get right into your reading on what you need to know right now. My nose is itching. I've heard people say that when your nose itches is because somebody's coming back, but I like to do things my way, so I'm gonna have to find what does it mean when my nose itches like that. Alright. You know, the cherry just jumped out, so let's just get into the reading, because Spirit has mad messages for you right now. Pile number 3. What do you need to know the most? Alright, we got one card over here. What do you need to know the most? What do you need to know the most? What do you need to know the most? Yeah, 2 cards. I'm getting a lot of blue in this cards. The Chariot is back at it again! Yo, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I wish I was, but I'm not. Let's see, 2 more cards, Spirit. What does pile number 3 need to know right now? Woo! Alright, the Aeon and the Queen of Wands. Good energy for you guys. I knew that you guys had some like nice energy going on. Okay, let's start with the bottom of the deck energy. This one is the 10 of Pentacles. In this deck is wealth. I hope you guys can read it and it's not mirrored. Toston! My cat is scratching on the mirror. There's probably like a toad outside or something like that. I hope it's not too much for you guys. Alright, anyway. In this tarot deck, I hope it's not mirrored, honestly, and I hope you guys can read it, but it says wealth. And it's Mercury in Virgo. This tarot deck specifically has a lot of astrology correspondence, so I might be talking a little bit about that. But Mercury in Virgo, it's very analytical. Like, you know, Mercury rules Virgo, so it kind of is at home in that sign over there. Mercury, or Virgo is at home, or no, Mercury is at home in Virgo. Dude, it's so complicated. Whatever. Whatever. But in this tarot deck, 10 of Pentacles is wealth. So you might be focusing on your coin. I don't know if I say this, it's kind of like a little like all over the place, y'all. Let's ground. Alright? I feel like you guys are going on go mode. Too fast. Too fast. Everything is going fast as hell. You guys should definitely take a little time to smell the flowers, sit in the park, under the sun, under the rain, and be present in the moment and be silent, because you're going too fast. You're going at your own beat, and there's nothing wrong with that, pile number 3. There's absolutely nothing wrong with, like, you know, going on your own beat. But sometimes you slow down, alright? Slow down. There's a lot of really quick things happening right now. Focusing on your wealth and your coin, I feel like you're feeling wealthy, even if in the 3D, right, in the physical form. Even if you're not wealthy like that, I feel like in your head you definitely feel wealthy. Absolutely. And that's a good mindset to be on, because that's, you know, if you're already aligned to your wealth, then it's only about time that it comes to you, pile number 3. So that's a pretty good mindset. And if you're not in that mindset, get in that mindset, god damn it. Get in the wealth mindset, god damn it. Because I see a lot of abundance here for you, honestly. Pyramids for some reason are coming through. Pyramids or triangles or like prisms, they're significant for you right now. Somebody needs to take a nap. Somebody needs to go to sleep because they're overworking themselves too much. So let me show you these cards, because these cards are kind of like pretty and I like them. So we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Chariot over here. Do you see what I mean with all the blue? Blue is associated with the throat chakra, which is also communication. The Aeon over here, which has also blue, and then the Queen of Wands, which is complete fire, complete just red and yellow and orange, which is what we were talking about earlier, right? It's funny because the chakras that I'm getting for you is the 3 bottom ones, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, and then heavy on the throat. So I feel like those ones might be activated or overactive for you guys. And you know, the heart chakra, which connects us to other people, in like in an intimate way, it's kind of like not, you know, kind of like closed up right now. Same with the third eye and the crown over here. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of notifications right now for some reason. Everyone's deciding to hit me up. I'm doing a reading, god damn it. So let's start. I want to start by the Chariot, but I'm gonna start by the Aeon. The Aeon over here. This is, I see this as like peak spirituality. Like peak spirituality. What some people may call nirvana in a sense. It's kind of like Horus is over here. You know, I don't know if you can like see it. Whatever. I'll get a better camera eventually. But it's kind of like finding what's within you, right? Like for this file, evolved spiritually as fuck. Like you guys are on another level. You guys already understood. You guys are woke. And even if you haven't really worked, like maybe you have worked on yourself and your spirituality, and maybe you just like consciously, and maybe you or maybe you haven't, right? And it's just coming natural to you, because I do sense some water energy here. And with water energy, it's just really intuitive, really just like I know what to do because it comes to me in nature, right? 1 second. Let me drink some water, because I'm talking about water. So it comes to me naturally, and I know how to move through life because my instinct, that's just my instinct, right? So with that being said, of like highly spiritual, I feel like you have already seen everything that you needed to see in the outside world, right? This is what you need to know right now. You already saw everything that you needed to see in the outside world. The information that you gathered from things that happen to you on the outside, you know, everything already, like every answer that you've collected from the outside external perspective, it's already 11/11. Crazy shit. Everything that you've collected from the outside, it's already within you, right? So now, you know, it's almost kind of useless to keep seeking answers outside of yourself, because everything, like I said so many times before, you already gathered enough information. Now, it might sound a little, nah, I don't think so, because you guys are woke, so it's cool. The answers that you're seeking are not out there, and you already know this. But for some reason you're ignoring it, or maybe you're not. Seek within yourself. Really look at yourself. Yeah, you're human, you got flesh, but like your soul. I kind of like, I'm getting a lot of like soul work in here, like not only shadow work, but also like soul, like general soul work, soul journey, like what is going on in here. I kind of feel like I would be really not surprised if, like, when I talk to the aliens, they throw me in a meditation card. Like, I'm not gonna jinx it, but anyway. I so feel with this file that it's just like you're on a soul journey, on a search for what you really are in here, right? And in the core, in your soul, right? Like the mind, yeah, whatever and whatnot, but I feel like it's more like in here that you want to get to know who you really are yourself. Not only that, but you're looking at other people, you're searching for the same thing, right? You're searching for people who are going to be in your same level, that is, you know, spiritually in the same level as you, and it's kind of one of your top priorities, right? Like 1313, holy shit. Is one of your biggest priorities, getting to know other people that are also on their soul journey and understanding themselves, right? I feel like this came so fast for you, and it's, again, dude, you might have some water and fire in your chart, and also air. I'm sensing air, fire, and water Dude, this pile sounds a lot like me. That's like my big three right there. But anyway, this is not about me right now. This just came so fast for you, pile number three. This whole spiritual journey, it was just like one day you were not, and then the next you were completely, and you just like rode the ride all the way to where you are right now. This is Cancer energy over here. So again, water is what I'm saying. Water, very intuitive energy. You like, once you hopped on the spiritual train, on the getting to know your soul type train, everything just started working out for you. I feel like you finally belong somewhere, which is kind of crazy over here. That's what's happening like with the Chariot over here and the Aeon. These two cards, that's what they're telling me, that you hopped on the spiritual train and everything else just fell in place. It's kind of like you finally know where you're going, right? Even if it's not kind of clear for you, like in the long run, you know that you have to keep working on your soul, and that's gonna make you grow as a person, right? As an individual. You're longing for more. Look at this Queen of Swords over here. I think it's really fun that she has this head right here. You've become somebody that takes no shit. Absolutely no shit. Whoever needs to get their head cut off, you're gonna do it. Out of my life, you don't have time for that. I feel like vibrationally, you're like always striving for more high vibrational experiences, that you don't really mind cutting off those low vibrational experiences you have, you know, in the past. You understand a lot of growth, and like, just like, you understand that sometimes we outgrow people. I feel like in the mind, you're very sharp and very mature. You're also very magnetic, very alluring to people. Like you are so powerful, pile number three. Crazy. And I should have known that with this stone. That's like the willpower and the solar plexus over here. You might really have this like sense of confidence, and just like you know your worth. And you know this because of the spiritual path that you're in right now. You know what's really interesting? We have royal energy over here. I like to call it royal energy when it's queens and kings. And I feel like that's like levels of maturity in a sense. That's why I was saying that you're like striving for more, and you're really mature, and that all that came from, sorry, all that came from your spiritual journey, right? And you finding yourself out. I feel like one thing that I'm getting is that in order to keep moving forward, you have to heal your inner child. There's a lot of things that your inner child, you know, you've looked into it so many times, pile number three, but your inner child, you might have had a completely normal childhood, and still there's wounds in there coming from mother figures and also father figures here, but a lot of like mother figures. Your inner child is like asking you to come forward and just hug them, all right? Like, just love yourself a lot. Love your inner child, because I'm getting that that's something that is going to help you grow too. You're going back to your inner child in order to like you know, like, is that like, what's it called, a slingshot? Like the things are like a Y. They have like a little thing, and then you put a rod. You know what I'm talking? It's a slingshot, right? Yeah. Boom. You're going back to your inner child, and that's gonna like boom, slingshot you all the way in your growth, because that's what I'm getting, dude. Like, you might have Cancer placements, because it's so much, dude. I'm getting so much. Either Cancer placements or like a Cancer mother, because because like, or just like motherhood is really resonating here in this pile. But going back to what I was saying, to royal energy, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, but what I haven't talked about is this Knight of Cups over here, right? So in your action taken, in your passion, in your magnetism, in your fire, you got it. You got it. You're all set. You are in this energy. In your mind, you're sharp as fuck. You don't take no shit. You got it. All right. You've achieved the highest level that you could on those two aspects. But then when we look at the emotional sense, which is also has to do with Cancer, you're not quite there yet. It's not like you're not a king or a queen. You're more of a knight. And there is nothing wrong with that. You know, we have levels of maturity, but I think that, dude, I see what you're doing. You want to achieve that level of royalty, or you're aspiring to achieve that level of royalty. I'm feeling called to come. Yeah, I felt called to split the deck, and you got the Nine of Pentacles gain, which has Venus in Virgo. Dude, this is my pile. If you're watching this, bro, hit me up, because we might be the same person. We might be living the same life. And there's an owl here. That's crazy. Anyway, you know, you got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles over here, and they're both Virgo sign. You know, Venus in Virgo and Mercury in Virgo as well. But what I was saying is that you're striving to gain more information and how to grow your own character a lot, you know, like go straight, like achieving from a page to a Knight of Wands to a Queen of Wands, and you got it. From a Page of Swords to a Knight of Swords to a Queen of Swords, and you got it. But you haven't achieved the royalty level in your emotions, right? You might, don't get me wrong, a Knight of Cups is a very emotional and mature person, but there are some things that, you know, could be worked on. What am I trying to say? Simple terms, simple as fuck. You will achieve the queen or king status in the cups section of your life once you work on your inner child, right? Because this wounds, emotional wounds that I'm getting, is the reason why when it comes to partnerships, when it comes to emotions, Jesus, I'm sorry. When it comes to partnerships, when it comes to emotions, it's harder for you to express yourself, right? When it comes to mind and communication, you got it. When it comes to doing things and attracting shit, you got it, all right? That's fine. And it comes so easily for you. The universe is on your side. It's like, yeah, man, like this is what you're meant to be doing. But when it comes to like that sense of loving loving something in somebody, loving something in somebody unconditionally, I don't think you know the word, the true meaning of the word unconditional. And that's why in the emotional sense, in like over here, that's why you like experience pain so easily, or you shut down when things don't go your way. You know, there are so many things in here. But I think that what you need to know the most, I'm going on a ramble over here, and it feels like I've been talking for 5 minutes, but it's been 20 minutes already, and I just feel this really intensely. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the aliens over here, see what they gotta say about this. I know that you got a lot of spiritual stuff going on, but I kind of want to focus more on how to achieve, because I see a lot of ambition here with you. It's kind of like, tell me, okay, tell me how do I get there, right? Like, you can do it yourself, yeah, but a little help didn't hurt anybody, right? This Knight of Cups. Okay, let me just. Aliens, what you gotta say for pile 3 on this situation that is going on? Dude, spiritually, there's a level, like, man, if you chose this pile, hit me up. I'm intrigued, seriously intrigued by your energy, which is fucking beautiful. I love when this shit happens, when I'm like, damn, you're a stranger and you're watching me. Stop. I'm losing my mind. I'm getting chills, y'all. I'm getting chills. You have no idea. I'm getting chills. Toston. That's my cat. Toston, get up in here. Come on, boy. This is Toston. Hi, papito. This is my little lover boy, lover man. Don't you get up on the table now. Alright. You gotta do all that? Alright, let me get 2 more cards for this pile. That's 3. No, I'm not gonna take them. Alright, 1 more. Dude, this is amazing. I love the energy of this pile. I absolutely love the energy of this pile. This is crazy. You got me fucked up. You guys, if you are watching me right now and you pick this pile like because of your intuition, I want you to know that me and you are soul family. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up, yo. I literally shuffled. I shuffled, yo, and this is not it, bro. This is the craziest pile yet. But honestly, I feel it in my soul. I don't know. Let me see. All right, we're soul family. We have 36. In your soul journey. Isn't that crazy? Soul journey. What did I say earlier with this fucking Aeon? You're on a soul journey. Enlightenment, dude. Look at this shit, bro. Like, I cannot make this up. Expansion. Look at this, number 44, bitch. This feels like a personal reading for myself. And I'm not really good at reading my own tarot because I'm very biased. So I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this myself, so I can get some insight. Oh, this is the card that was like flipped down. Every other card has been like whatever, but look at this. Let your light shine. All right. Now we have purple, which is the crown chakra. Slowly, all your chakras are activating, dude. Slowly but surely. The hard one, though, is the one that I feel that is blocked the most, because we have the throat, we have the lower chakras, we have the crown, and there's a little bit of indigo blue over here, which is the third eye. But I feel like the heart chakra and the third eye could benefit a lot from your own work, right? Same with your inner child. Those 3 things: third eye, throat chakra, no. Third eye, heart chakra, and inner child is the things that you should focus on right now. We also have the word sensitivity, card number 15. Water signs, water energy definitely has it tends to be sensitive, right? Like a highly sensitive person. That also makes you like a pretty good empath. You have really good boundaries on like, or if you don't have boundaries, I feel like you could benefit from from strengthening those boundaries again. I have so much to say to this group. It's actually freaking insane. Anyway, in this journey that you're going through, in this soul journey that you're going through, you have already found a lot of people that are part of your soul family, right? Some people that resonate with you and that you feel magnetic towards them. Look at this Queen of Wands, dude. That's magnetism right there. This soul family will stay with you. They're for lifers, dude. They're for lifers. The people that simply just get you, the people that you know that you belong with, those are the people that you should stick to, and they will teach you a lot of things. However, they don't have all the answers. You have all the answers. Pile number 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's insane. I feel like with this Let Your Light Shine, this talks usually a lot about having like in the past you might have just like shut down a little because your light is too bright for people, but that's just because their own insecurities, their own projections. They don't, like, they don't, right?
What?
I'm hungry. I'm hella hungry.
What?
That's a hunger burp right there. But yeah, stop dimming your light for people who I don't know, I feel like you're very, very intuitive, and you know the people that are on you. Sorry y'all, I got a call in my, anyway, those people that seem like they have, like, you know, they seem to be on your side, and they always are like on your shit, like on top of your business, and they're always like, oh my god, great for you, but like deep down you know that they don't have the best intention. I was going somewhere with that. I don't know, you know who those people are, and one thing I'm getting is you gotta set energetic boundaries. Because of the throat chakra, no, because of the heart chakra being a little underactive or less active than the other chakras, and in the third eye as well, it's kind of like they're both clouded, right? They're both like clouded, like a little bit like that, right? And I feel like you have just such a big heart, dude. I just feel like you have an insanely big heart, and you just see the best in everybody else. I just think that you know these people, right? You know that these people give you compliments, but they're backhanded, 111. They're backhanded compliments that you know, just leave you kind of like feeling sour, and you just know these people don't have your best intention in their mind, dude. They're sending you evil eye, whether they know it or not. But you can feel it. I feel like because of that being a little clouded and this being a little clouded, it's hard for you to set boundaries with those people, right? Or you might think it's not necessary. The boundaries don't have to be like physical boundaries. I recommend a lot doing energetic boundaries, because you don't have to explain yourself. You don't, and people usually when you put boundaries up, they get mad, they get upset, because you're enforcing your own boundaries. You know, when it's energetic, you know, it's just gonna happen. Like, you put an energetic boundary like between you and somebody who pretends to be on your team, 222 you and that somebody who pretends to be on your team, but it's always like low-key jealous and envious about your shit, dude. I don't like put the boundary right there and watch them just like slowly go apart, right? Cut the cord right there. You need to cut cords. But let's get more messages from the universe. Tostón, get your ass up in here. Stop scaring me, bro. These are affirmation cards, but I'm gonna take them as like what you need right now, like what you could benefit from right now, instead of like the affirmation type beads. So what could pile number 3 benefit from right now? Alright, we got 1, we got 2, 3. Let's get 4. Just because I like you guys. But don't tell the other piles. Alright. I knew she was gonna come up. This is Isis. The god, the Egyptian goddess. The Egyptian mother. Love her. She says, I do the best I can. So I feel like, again, going back to your kind heart, you underestimate yourself a lot, and you don't really see your light for what it truly is, bright as fuck. And you listen to those people that are envious of you and that are just like, yo, tone it down a little because you're too much. You're not too much. They're just, dude, if they think you're too much, then they should go find less. Literally. There's people out there, your soul family, that are equally as much as you are, as intense as you are. They're equally as intuitive as you are, and they want you in their tribe. All right, that's your tribe right there, and it's your duty to find them. And it's not even like you're going on a journey to finding them. I feel like on your own journey on your own journey to growth, they're gonna find you, and because of your magnetic aura, your magnetic energy, you kind of like, you understand that these people are meant to walk along with you in your path, right? I'm getting this is so exciting. All right, the first one we have, or the second one we have, is words of good intent. I feel like you're just a nice person, dude. You're just so pure. There's this rare kind of people that they're just genuinely nice, genuinely good-hearted, and genuinely just want the best for others. And I feel like this group is filled with those kind of people. I feel like you know, ego gets in the way. But try to stay away from gossip. All right, try to stay away from gossip and like all those like low vibrational entities that just want to bring you down, because that's not really who you are. And your intuition tells you that. Your intuition really is like, yo, it's like you gotta like you know when you're gossiping, and you're just like, your intuition is like, you cut it out. Or like when you're telling people your business that you shouldn't be telling them your business, you should cut it out. All right, set that energetic boundary right there. Trust is one of the things. This one says I can be trusted, but I take it as trust. You can trust people, you know. When your intuition, you know, I said this in like one of the other piles, intuition is one thing and discernment is another thing. And I feel like you have both, and because of your intuition, you know, your strong ass intuition, it's easy for you to know what, you know, things are coming your way and whatnot. But because of your good heart, and because it's clouded, right, these two things are clouded, your discernment might also be clouded as well, right? So you have to trust your intuition and trust your discernment as well. Dude, look, I didn't even peep this. This says speak positively of others. Again, going back to stay away from the gossip and those low vibrational energies. And then kindness, dude. Treat people with kindness, literally. Just be kind. Be your own self. Let your light shine, and keep going on this soul journey that is gonna bring you so many things, honestly. At the beginning of the reading, I did say that you're aligning with your wealth. I love that shit. I love that shit, because this soul journey that you're experiencing right now will soon start to pay off, if it hasn't already. So I have to cut this right now. I have to cut this because I'll keep talking, and this file is really just like, wow. I adore this file, honestly. I love this file. I feel at home in this file. And it's kind of crazy because I'm reading for random people, and I cannot I cannot listen to myself talk. So I might do that sacrifice and listen to myself this time on this file over here, but yeah. Pile number 3, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for your beautiful energy. This is just pure light energy, which is just amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everything you do in this world. Just you by existing, it's enough. And you deserve your blessings just because you are you. That's it. You don't have to have a title. That's it. I'm gonna cut this right here. Thank you so much. Leave me a like, share this video with people, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.